Hey.
Good
Hi,
morning.
we're live.
Timing.
I already started it, just so you know. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Reseller workout. We have Lori this morning, and we have Valerie this morning, chick picker. Welcome to our morning walk.
Sorry, I'm running a little late this morning.
That's all right. Take your time.
Oh,
I'm actually on the ball this morning, so
good
for
job.
once. It is gorgeous out this morning. It's a little chilly, but oh my God, it feels so good. I am definitely not going to complain. We've had such heat lately that this is just gorgeous. I love it. My husband's like, "You didn't wear long pants. Kind of chilly out." I'm like, "It's fine. It's not that cold out." I said, "I wear shorts in January. You think I can't handle wearing shorts today?"
This weather wreaks havoc on my sinuses, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oh my goodness! All these little kittens over here watching me walk by.
Oh,
About 10
cute.
of them. They're like, hey, where are you going?
I know my dogs this morning were a little upset with me that I was leaving. And
Aw.
I took them out and they saw me loading the stuff in the truck and they're like, and Lugnut's just ready to just jump in when I tell them, and I'm like, no, you're not going anywhere.
Aw.
Yeah,
Well,
mine
it's
get
that,
mad at me when I pet them.
yeah. Well, it's that part of summer where it's too hot and um I've had the cops call on me even when I leave my truck running with the air conditioning on. So,
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with it. Other than running in and out of the gas station, I never leave my dogs in the truck without the air conditioning running. Unless it's like, less than 5 minutes. But I seem to always get the damn cops called on me.
I usually walk mine with me, but they have to stop every 2 seconds and pee or sniff something. So I
Yeah, I
usually
take
walk.
Lugnut.
Sorry.
I take Lugnut with me walking when I'm out in the country because then he can just kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah. And then my one dog, Tanner, he likes to chase cars, so I have to stop and bend down and hold his harness
Oh,
so he don't chase after a car.
yeah.
He pulled my shoulder out of socket one time doing that.
Oh, no.
He's such a strong little dog, yeah. I was like, no. That was fun trying to walk two dogs and one of your arms isn't working properly.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Well,
Trying to get back home.
all right, let's see who's in the chat. Oops. And for anybody who doesn't know, every time I go look at the chat, you guys won't see me because
Because she's invisible.
ah. Hi, Hank. my husband, my husband had a horrible idea this morning.
Uh-oh.
He's like, he's like, I know how you can get good views on your channel.
Oh
And
Lord.
I said, how? He goes, you could do your morning walk when you get your new phone, you could do your morning walk over the bridge and use your old phone. And then just say about halfway across the bridge, you could say, I can't take it anymore, and throw the phone off the bridge and scream as it goes down. I said, that would be horrible. I said, he goes, it'd be hilarious. He says, and then not come back for a couple days. I said, I couldn't do that to my friends. I said, what the
No.
hell? I said, what is wrong with you? He's laughing. I was like, God, that's a horrible idea.
He's got a little bit of a warped sense of humor, don't he?
I guess. I said, no, I'm not going to do that to my friends. I said,
Speaking of ideas, go ahead.
No, I just said views ain't that important to me.
I was gonna say, speaking of ideas, Teresa's doing a thing at work and wanted to know if we all wanted to get in on it. Biggest Loser Challenge.
Oh.
We all put in for 3 months. We put $5 in for the whole 3 months, and I'll see whoever loses the most at the end of 3 months get whatever's in the kitty.
Oh.
So I said, well, I'll ask them. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do
When
it.
is she going to start that?
Probably August 1st.
Oh.
Kind of hashing out the details right now as far as how we're gonna, get everybody's, weight to one certain person. That way, everybody can we can monitor it that way. And like once a month, everybody take a screenshot of their scale or whatever and send it in.
Yeah.
So we're hashing out the details.
Hmm.
So I'll ask them. We'll see how many want to join. So sounds like fun to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. My husband's work does that every year. The Biggest Loser Challenge.
She said if we get enough people, she said one person's going to win X amount of dollars at the end of 3 months. She said that's an incentive. I was like,
Yeah.
huh? So
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at losing weight, though.
Oh. I'm okay at losing it. But I gain it back just as quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't this time. I've been able to keep it off. But it's
my thing is when I was on Weight Watchers, years ago, I put it all. I put everything into it, and did a lot of exercising. Walked 2 miles every single day. I used weights, and I put it all. I did it all, and followed my plan exactly. Well, then here I wasn't losing anything. I was actually gaining, and I was losing inches, but I wasn't losing pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And here it was because I was gaining so much muscle.
Right.
I mean, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, my boobs were perkier. Well, the little bit of boobs that I have, they were perkier. Everything was perkier, but I wasn't losing any weight. And they're like, so I could never get to that point where they give you this special little pin, that says, oh, you got to your. No, because every time they weighed me in, I wasn't losing weight. And it was frustrating because I'd go to these meetings and they'd weigh you, and everybody's like, oh, I lost this much weight, and I lost this much weight, and they're like, how much weight did you lose, Nikki? And I was like, none. I actually gained, They're like, but you look great. I said, yeah, because I'm exercising. All these other people, they were just doing Weight Watchers. They weren't really actually exercising, And I was like, well, I want the whole thing, I want to gain my muscle and everything. And yeah, so it kind of was frustrating to me because they wouldn't go by I was like, if they went by my pant size,
Yeah.
my waist size, then I'd be losing all kinds of weight.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bigger girl, you know. I'm not. Even when I was skinny, you know, I still was. I'm a hefty girl. I'm a, you know.
Oh.
I have a lot of muscle.
Yeah, keeping it off is the hard part,
Yeah.
which I've managed to keep. I mean, I've gained like 15 of my what I've lost back, but I'm active too, a lot more active than I used to be.
Yeah. Good morning, Glenn. He's leaving for work.
Is he walking to work?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Are you gonna walk to work, Glenn? Hank says, "Yeah, that's how it goes for me always, Nikki. I gain muscle, and it takes longer to lose the layer of fat. Oop. Takes longer to lose the layer of fat over the muscle. Technically gaining weight, but muscle burns calories at rest faster." Yeah, yeah. I looked good. I mean, everybody was complimenting on how great I looked, and you could see it losing it, but you couldn't see it on the scale. First 2 months was always the worst. I'd be like, oh my God, there's another 5 added on. But the doctor would be just like, chill, keep at it. You'll lose the layer of fat soon, too. Yeah. I don't even worry about the number on the scale at this point. No, they say if you're going to lose weight, um, don't look at the scale. Do it by measurements because, like I said, you know, if you're really diligent and doing your exercising and stuff, you're gonna not lose as much weight on the scale. And then
Right.
again, it also goes with, you know, like the first couple weeks that you're on a diet or whatever, exercising, you're losing all that water weight too.
Right.
So, you know, it gives you a false sense of, because everybody, once they start doing like a weight loss plan, they lose like 10, 15 pounds right away, right off the bat. And they're like, oh man, this is easy, you know? But then they start getting discouraged because the next few weeks they don't lose hardly anything. And it's like, that's because you lost all that water weight, which is good, but yeah, it kind of gets discouraging for people.
Yeah, it takes time.
It does.
And I've been
Yeah,
at
you
it.
don't want to lose it too fast.
I've been at it for the last 3 years. So,
No.
but I was 320 pounds too.
Yeah.
I wore size 50. Well, I wear men's jeans because I have such a long waist,
Yeah.
and so wore a size 52 in men's, and I'm down to a 38. And those are starting to get a
That's
little
Good
awesome.
baggy on
job.
me. I still got a ways to go yet. Doctor wants me at 180, so I'm getting there. Teresa did
That was
some kind of calculation, and she said that at my height, I'm supposed to be 140. I said I'd look like a living stick figure at this height.
yeah.
I said stick my tongue out and turn sideways,
Hi.
I'd look like a zipper.
Yeah, when I went to the weight loss doctor for that weight loss surgery that time, um, he says, "What's your goal?" I said, 145 pounds. That's what I weighed when I got pregnant the first time. And he says, "Oh, you would look terrible at 145." I said, "I don't know. I look pretty damn good then. I don't know." He said, "No, you would look like just skin and bones at
Yeah.
145." I says, I wasn't skin and bones then. I was skinny, but I wasn't, but I wasn't like bony or anything, you know.
Morning.
Yeah, he's just like, I mean, he just looked at me in disgust, and he's like, "Oh, you'd look terrible at 145." I'm like, "What kind of doctor are you?" I think I look pretty damn good, thank you very much. I thought this would have been a little more popular of a show, but I guess maybe it's because it's so early. I don't know. I just want to be healthy and strong overall. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people plateau and get very frustrated. Just got to keep at it for overall health and vitality. Exactly. Hi, Charles. Thought I'd pop in, see how Nikki's vote for Trump walk was going. Yeah, that's what this is. Good one, Charles. I'd be having a vote for Lugnut Walk before I'd be having a vote for Trump Walk. Vote for my dog. I love Charles. All right. Oh, there's McDonald's over there. Looks pretty darn good right now. What'd you say?
I said, don't do it.
Don't do it, no. Shut up.
I don't know if I would have that kind of willpower.
Yeah, I don't like McDonald's as much as I used to. Oh, I was looking for the dog. He's actually in his apartment, barking out the window. Yeah, I'm definitely getting faster. So. I didn't wear my good shoes this morning, though. So, I mean, he's probably going to be screaming at me later. I sold 5 pairs of pants this weekend.
Cool.
My husband's like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm like, what are you thinking? He goes, you should probably start selling clothes. I said, screw you. I said, I hate selling clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be a pain.
I said, don't worry, my hard goods will pick up. Just leave it alone.
Although I moved a bunch of items to auction and have 10 items probably selling by the end of the day, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, nice.
It's all clothing, so.
Seller's probably like, uh-huh. I never knock clothing sellers. That's just not for me, that's all.
What'd you sell them on? Posh?
No, on Macari.
Oh.
I'm back.
Hi.
Keep getting booted for some reason. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's getting hot already.
Come on. That's still really nice here, but I'm in the shade, so.
That and I start sweating the minute the sun pops up.
Hi, sassy seller. Look away, Nikki. I must be over at McDonald's. Sassy said half marathon in 17 weeks, thinking of signing up to train for it. There you go.
Yep.
There's a good goal.
Yeah, right now I can't run a block over ambitious. We have Grandma's Marathon here every week, or every year. And I don't know exactly. I can't remember how many miles it is, but it's a pretty significant marathon. People come from all over the world, Kenya and everything. Anyways, I always say, oh, I didn't want to show anybody up, so I didn't join. Does anybody know how many blocks are a mile?
Depends on how long the block is.
No, just a city block.
I know there's 5,288 feet in a mile.
Okay.
So however many feet are in a block.
Oh, there's a little bunny rabbit. My husband used to have it figured out. Maybe he does. I'll have to ask him.
It's 5,288. I might have the numbers mixed up, but within that area. Oh.
So Bridget doesn't have any power this morning, huh? That's gotta suck. Hate not having power. I told my husband, I said, oh no, I was reading this phone when she messaged us, and I said, oh no, that's gotta suck, to myself, And my husband's like, what's wrong? And I said, oh, my friend Bridget in New York doesn't have power. He goes, tell her to pay her bill. I said, such a dummy. I said, it's a power outage, you douche. Feeling good this morning? Walking?
So far, so good.
Good. You?
Yeah, I had a pretty big Charlie horse woke me out of a dead sleep the other night, and it's still bothering me.
I had acid reflux all night.
Oh gosh.
Went through I don't know how many Tums and the rest of my Pepto-Bismol. I finally just had to sit up in a chair and sleep, or set up upright and sleep.
Why don't you take Prilosec or something?
Yeah, I gotta go see that. I get that procedure done next week, so they'll probably prescribe me something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
After that.
Get it over the counter.
Prilosec? Yeah.
That's all I take.
I'll probably end up starting to take that.
Let me tell you, when you get a prescription for omeprazole, you'll probably get a prescription for like omeprazole or something.
Yeah.
My husband got a prescription for omeprazole, and we went to get it through insurance, and they wanted like, I don't know, it was like $50 or something for it, $55, after my insurance had already paid for it. And wow. I looked at these other pills there that were sitting there, and there was a 3-pack of them, the same amount of pills, same exact pills that my husband was getting. And I asked the pharmacist, I said, are these the same? And he said, yeah. And they were omeprazole. And I said, so what the hell's up here? I've got insurance, and I'm paying more for it than I would be over the counter. He goes, yep, that's the way drug companies are with insurances. Yep. So that's why insurance prices are so goddamn high. Because I could buy those 3 bottles of Prilosec over the counter, or omeprazole, I mean, and it was like over half. It was like, I don't know, like $15 or something.
Yeah.
Was all that I had to pay, and I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, so we don't get it through insurance anymore. So be careful when you're buying your drugs that you can buy over the counter.
That's like that with Flonase. I just buy it off the shelf because it cost me so much to get
Yeah,
my insurance.
it's crazy.
Well, we had a good challenge yesterday.
Who won?
Yeah.
Uh, Chris and Tim.
Oh, nice.
They split it.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Cool.
they had 2 points each.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's good.
So
Yeah, I
it
couldn't
was a
come
good
on
one.
yesterday. Had that celebration of life for my friend's daughter who passed.
oh, I'm
Oh yeah.
sorry.
That was rough.
Yeah.
She's only 19 years old.
Oh, that's
Aw.
tough.
Oh, I don't know how
Some,
how anybody could do that and go through that. I just can't imagine what that's like. They might
Nope.
as well, if something happened to one of my kids, they might as well just stick me in a nut house.
yeah. Comfy says he only has about 15 pieces of clothing left from 2 years ago to sell. He's going to sell those and move on. No more clothes. Hank says, quotation, be careful when you're buying your drugs. That's the quote of the day.
There you go.
Great. Yeah.
Well, pay
Motherfuckers.
attention. You know, if you weren't paying attention to that, you know,
Yeah.
you would have paid $50. And
Yep.
Yeah.
I use that Good RX coupon thing, and I still have to pay a little more than I'd care to.
Mm,
And some people get their stuff for nothing. Some of them get them for just a few dollars.
yeah.
And you got me,
huh.
I got to pay $50, $60 or something like that. I was like, how?
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's definitely a flawed system.
I'm going to have to get a shower after this walk. I'm melting out here.
Hank said, "Oh yeah, my mom went to get a prescription the other day for allergy, and they said $89." She was like, "No, my insurance covers much more than that." Yeah, crazy. Well, and that's the thing, my husband, he's on two different inhalers. Well, the expensive one we get for free for right now because Texas Valerie, told me about this thing that goes through the company and they give you like a year free.
Huh.
Um,
Morning. Good, and you?
but anyways, so he gets a Symbicort for free right now. But he also has a rescue inhaler, which is Ventolin or albuterol or whatever it is. They're all the
Right.
same. Um, anyways, he gets that one, and we still have to pay like $50 for it
Yeah, mine's 60, almost 70.
after insurance. I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
that's the most expensive thing on my insurance is my albuterol.
Huh.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get the
Hmm.
generic?
And that's with a coupon.
Yeah.
Do you all get?
What's that?
Sorry, I'm on a busy street.
Oh,
What did you say,
Lori?
Valerie?
Do you guys get the generic brand,
yeah,
or do you get?
I get the
Shouldn't be that
generic.
much.
Yeah, I get the generic. My insurance requires it that you get
Yeah,
the generic if available.
yeah,
That is so.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So
Insurance companies and pharmacies are all in it together.
Yeah, we pay, and that's the thing, when you pay for insurance, I'm not saying they have to give it to us for free, but I mean, come on. It's crazy. I shouldn't have to I shouldn't have to pay my insurance and then go in there and have to pay $50 for a prescription.
Right.
That's
Doesn't make any
nuts.
sense. I should have brought a sweat towel. I'm melting out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
oh, you'll be getting that storm. Hopefully it'll cool down.
Well, they're moving in. It's starting to cloud up now.
Sorry I wasn't in the challenge yesterday or on the challenge yesterday. I was at my family reunion.
It's okay.
And my daughter has a shiner from the other
How's
night
she
Shine.
with the dog. She's fine. But it was funny yesterday when we were at the family reunion. I don't know how many people asked her, mouth off to your mother or what?
doing?
Because she was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. I got to wear sunglasses. I said, I'll just tell them you mouthed off to me. They'll understand.
Yeah.
What happened?
She was playing with Diesel, my other's dog, or my youngest daughter's dog, and he came back with his head and nailed her in the nose.
Oh.
Yeah. They think she broke it. They're not sure. They didn't do x-rays, but they think it was broken. And he goes, yeah, you're going to have a heck of a shiner. Yeah, and if you look at her nose, it's kind of like crooked and not real crooked, but a little bit. And she's got like red marks on each side of her nose, and she's got this big reddish, bluish kind of bruisey looking kind of mark on her nose. And oh yeah, she
Oh
looks
wow.
like she was in a barroom brawl.
I was gonna say, yeah, make it interesting. Go big or go home.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
my son was bad for throwing his head back when he was a baby. He got me so many times doing that. Didn't break it, but it sure felt like it. Busted my lip a time or two. He was horrible
And
for
this,
that.
and this is Brandy, my oldest daughter, and she's a manager, so she goes to a house manager, so she goes to a lot of office meetings.
Oh God.
So you're gonna have to explain to everybody every time you go. Because if you go anywhere with a woman goes into somewhere with a black eye, what are you expecting? I mean, what are you thinking? The first thought in your
She got
mind, she got
yeah.
abused.
She got the
Yeah,
shit. She got the shit beat out of her.
yeah. I mean, it's a shame that that's where our mind first goes, but
Well, this
yeah,
hill's getting a little bit easier.
that's good.
I still hate it.
Well, if it was fun, they wouldn't call it exercise.
True. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
Yeah, we'd all be skinny. I must say, the more I do it, the easier it's getting, though.
Yeah.
I almost called you and said I can't do it, but
I thought about it.
I thought no, you can
You
do
got to
it
do it.
because I got that bad muscle in the back of my leg, and I thought I'm not gonna make it
Oh,
very far,
oh.
but I'm still going.
Is it seem to be gonna maybe help you?
Yeah, I mean it
Maybe it'll
doesn't seem like
loosen
it's getting worse.
maybe it'll loosen up that muscle or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think when I get back home, I think I'm gonna put some icy hot on it, and
Mm,
maybe that'll help
yeah.
kind of loosen it up a little bit. But I woke up this morning with it wasn't quite a migraine, but it was getting there, and so I got up bed.
Phew.
Just thought, nope. You do that one time and then it's over. So might as well just
Yeah.
stick with it.
Yep. I've been
Well,
pretty lucky on the days that we walk. I haven't had too many like thunderstorms or whatever. That one day it was just me and Valerie. We were gonna walk, and I had lightning. I'd walk in the rain with my umbrella or something, but if there's lightning, I ain't walking.
Yeah.
well, I've made it home.
Okay.
I'm
Good job.
going to cool off.
All right. Go
All
cool
right.
off.
See you after a
See you in a
while.
bit.
Bye.
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 I better hurry up here.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it's like a worm hanging from a tree. I just
Oh,
walked into it. Let's see if anybody's on the chat here. Okay, we are still live. Chat wasn't moving, so I was wondering. Oh, there she is. Running from lightning would be a new spin. Yeah. No thanks. Well, hello. Good morning.
that's a hell of a good morning.
Yeah, he came running at the fence. He's like, why ain't she scared of me? Because you're behind a fence, that's why.
Phew. All right.
You already home?
Yep.
That's good. I'm only a block away, so we're good. If you want to go in.
Fairly good time. 7:40.
Huh?
I said it's fairly good timing at 7:40.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured I should start walking the same route most of the time when I'm in town. Then I know how far I'm walking, if I'm walking further or...
Yeah. That's a good idea.
My hip is a little sore this morning, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I had a pretty good evening at the auction the
Good.
other night.
Yeah, I started watching your haul, and then I only got through the snow globes, and then Gary called me into the other room to do something, and then I went to bed after that, so I got to still watch the rest of the haul.
Oh.
I was listening to it on my way to the hospital that night, and you apparently didn't get my what I said in the chat, or you completely ignored it because you were like, because you guys were talking about having walls built up around you. And I was like, and I put in the chat, no wonder you like Trump. You like to build walls.
Oh.
I thought it was hilarious.
These dogs are crazy.
Yeah, there's a bug in my hair. Yeah, get out my hair.
All right.
Y'all are doing great, sticking with this and holding each other accountable. Yep. Nikki has bugs. Yep. Carol says I have bugs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Walking under all these low hanging trees. Yeah. The other day, my dad and my husband and my uncle were cleaning out his lower basement garage, and that's like a crypt. It's hasn't been touched in I don't know how long. Anyways, all of a sudden I had like 2 spiders crawling on me. I was like, oh my God, I am out of here. I was like,
Wow.
you guys have fun. I'm going to sit in the truck. They were lifting heavy equipment anyway, so I mean, it wasn't like I was going to be much help. I used to be. So I'd be able to work right along with my husband, but I've lost all my muscles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think the next because they have a inside and an outside going at the same time. Most of the outside is like tools, but it's not all that. But so I think the next one, I think I'm going to try and do the outside one. See what I can find out there.
So is this a consignment auction? People bring stuff there to sell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a consignment auction house, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah.
That would be it. Yeah.
So you didn't feel like there was a lot of good stuff there then?
It wasn't great. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it'll change from week to week too. If it's a consignment auction,
Yeah.
it's on what people bring. So,
right.
So it should be different week to week.
Right. And it's fairly short. It's only it was over at 8:30.
That's nice.
So.
Ours goes from 5 o'clock at night till whenever he's done selling. Sometimes we've been there till midnight.
Huh.
Yeah. And on nights when he needs to clean everything out of there so that because he's got a big auction coming in, I've seen him stay there till 2 o'clock in the morning selling. And let me tell you, I got some good deals that night.
Oh, I bet.
Nobody was there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, they're finally gonna fix this road. Good. 7:45, and I've got about 20 steps to my truck. I guess I had more than a block to go. I had a couple blocks. All right, I'm back to my truck.
Yay, you made it.
So, now anybody listening that doesn't normally listen, go over to Chick Picker's channel. She'll have a morning show.
Yep. About less than 15 minutes.
Yep, at 8 o'clock. So,
where we're going.
Thanks for coming in, Charles, Sassy, Hank, Carol.
Thanks for walking with us.
I call Sarah Sassy because I think that is totally a great name for her. Yep. But yes, Sassy, I do know your name is Sarah. You're just more of a sassy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming in and walking. Thanks for everybody who walked with us. Hopefully we'll get some more people in here watching, but I was kind of hoping it would kind of draw people to walk, but anyways. All right, well, we'll see you guys in a little bit over on Chick Picker's channel.
Bye.
If you're not subscribed, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this show. All right, bye, everybody.
Peace.
Oh, that's entering in the wrong password. I have to go onto my remote access thing for my computer so that I can end the show. Otherwise, I can't end the show. So, I had 12 watching. Good. We hear you. I know. I'm still here. I just haven't ended the show yet. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit, and thanks for watching, guys.